Okay, guys, let's start this session now. Okay, so we were seeing like else if condition. So within this else if condition, so we can define one more action. So all actions like we can define here. So anyone we can select, and out of which like we have already used one is here. Okay, so contract record creation, and the second like the email alert. Okay, which we use for if condition. So for this criteria, and for this criteria, okay, we can define one more action. So within this action, okay, I'll be using we can use like update record. So based on this criteria, we can just create one more field update. So within the same object, okay, so we can just do update records, the same which we have done for the workflow also, right? So we can also just do something. We can send this record to for approval. So maybe I can have like manager, so it has to be approved by the manager before closing this case, okay, or closing this opportunity. So because like what will happen, so if you close directly, so those people who are on the top hierarchy, they can't so like they can't find so what happened with this opportunity, why it has been closed. So before closing this, it has to go to the manager, so in the normal process. So for that case, we can just submit that for approval. So we have to just select for this like submit for approval. We have to define one approval process, so that so that approval process we can use here. Okay, so that approval process we can use here. Okay, anyways, like we will be creating one approval. We will just talk after this uh, process builder. Okay, we will see what is approval process and like how we can utilize that. So anyways, that we can utilize here. Okay, you just need to mention the action name and the object, and so you can just define. So for which approval process like you want to just go with, like if you go select this specific approval process, you have to select the existing approval process, and so it will just check this criteria and so that specific criteria both, and then so it will be go with that. Okay, so or you can just skip this also, skip the entry criteria for this process. So if you select this, like what will happen, so it will not check this, so it will be checking this approval process usual conditions. Okay, so it can be like submitter by like who submits this. Someone should be there, right? Like who will be submitting the approval process means. Okay, so from this user it has to go to some other user, right? So we need to define that user, whether it can be like current user or a specific user. Okay, we can just define like specific user, user record we have to define here, or any other user. Okay, so we can just find other user, so we can define that user. So right now, okay, mostly it will be like current user only because we are creating it, so it has to go with that user only. So these options like you have to select when you create a approval process. Okay, so right now, so we have not defined any approval process. That is why I'm not going with this. But yes, okay. So if you have like option like how to utilize this approval process, then you can use that approval process within this process builder. Okay. So right now I'm going with the simple email alert. So because we as of now like we know only these. So or we can just go with the like update records as well. So if you have like one more field, okay, we want to just stamp the same information, so we can just utilize that as well. So I'm going with like email alert. So just send notification upon opportunity lost. So we can just define one more email alert, or we can just use the same email alert. I'm using like same email alert, new email upon opportunity creation. So we can create like two different email alerts. One is for stage 1 and one is for stage lost, and save this. I'm using like same email alert. So right now, okay, so what we are doing here, so within this process builder, so we have defined object, and whenever it is created and edited, so if someone is, it can be created or edited, so it should be fired. So one action, okay, so it will be checking one if condition is, it will be checking, okay, two, one is stage and amount. So it will be, okay, if it is true, then it will go and it will perform these actions. If false, okay, so it will come here, and okay, so it will check this condition. So if this is also false, it will go beyond this, and it will stop the process till. Okay, so it got like multiple criteria we can define here, and multiple actions we can define, and okay, so we can finally achieve so what and all we want. And okay, so now we are trying to check, okay, so both criteria. So one is this and one is this. Okay, so the first, okay, let me just quickly create a new record. So opportunity record, so with the stage and amount, so that okay, it will create one contract record, as well as okay, it will show, it will throw an email to the users. Okay, likewise we will just check for one more criteria as well. So let me just quickly create one more opportunity, or we can just update the existing opportunities as well, because process builder at okay, so criteria we have defined whether it is created or updated also. So even if I am updating with some other amount, like if it is 7 lakh instead of okay 6 lakh, I'm defining 7 lakh, which is greater than 5 lakh, right? So then the first criteria will be applied, and it should be closed one also. So this is the okay first logic I'm trying to define. Okay, I'm just saving this. So with this, okay, so it has been got saved so successfully, and it has like greater than 5 lakh, and which is closed one. So what will happen? So it will generate a new contract. So go to contract, go to contracts, and you can see, okay, so 102 contract which has been created just now. The account name is okay Jenny Point, right? So this is the one, okay, so which we just seen. And the second, okay, so this is one action, right? So within this like process builder, so this is the first and second. Okay, so we should also get an email. So maybe I have to check that, so whether I was in that loop, email loop or not. Or okay, just confirm me like if someone got the email. So we have also defined like SVRK user, right? So that user email, okay, so you can just get it. Can you check your inbox and just let me know so whether you got the email? SVRK user. Go to spam or maybe in my inbox. Okay, so no worries. Like okay, so if that is true, then already okay, so it got created contract. So right, so definitely okay, so it will be received the email also. So no worries. Okay, with the same subject and body, so you will be receiving one email. Okay, so that we can see. And okay, so the second, okay, which we have created like process builder for one more criteria. So that is like stays lost, and okay, so greater than 10 lakh. So now, so with this, okay, so we can just edit this and we can just change the stage, okay, closed, lost, and then okay, so amount. So it should be something, okay, it should be like greater than 10 lakh, right, or equal to 10 lakh. So right now, okay, I'm not updating it, so I'm just creating one more opportunity. SSR, okay, so solutions and account name. So we can, okay, we can create a new account, okay, with SSR solutions, but okay, I'm just going with like Jenny Point. So type like existing customer replacement and lead source, which can be like partner referral. Okay, so the close date, so it can be something, so 31st. Okay, so amount like I'm defining like okay, so 11 lakh, because it should be greater than or equal to 10 lakh. And okay, so the stage it should be closed last. So when I define this, like what will happen? So this will execute the same process builder, but okay, so it will go to this loop, this else if. Okay, so within this else if, it will be checking what and all actions we can perform. Okay, so these are the actions, okay, we have to perform like here, right? So those actions, like it will be called here like from the process builder, so it will execute these actions. Right now we have only one email in it. So if this is true, if this condition is true, like closed lost, and if it is greater than 10 lakh, so once it is saved, so it will okay send an email to the user. Okay, so it will notify that okay, so this opportunity has been closed. Okay, there someone trying to close this. Okay, so now what should be done? Okay, so they can just come up this to this okay opportunity, newly created opportunity, and they can just modify whether so they want to delete, or okay, so whether they want to Okay, so close this complete. Okay, so likewise they can just perform actions on this. Okay, so can you confirm, like, did you get the old mail and new mail?
No, I didn't receive any mails.
So you, which email like you are checking? SVRK, right? SVRK, something like which is
Yeah,
within the user, right?
SCRK 177. Yeah.
Check for this time.
I think I have some network issues, so that's why I can't receive the mail.
Okay, so you will get it because like SCRK a user which is present here. Okay, so definitely, okay, so we'll be receiving it. No worries. Okay, so we can see in tomorrow also, no issues. But okay, so this is how like we'll be using process builder. So this is what, okay. Oh, okay. We haven't activated this, right? Might be, okay, so it is working from the previous process builder. Yeah, so that is why like, okay, we are not getting emails. So we have cloned it, right? We forgot to activate this. Okay, so it should be activated. So then what will happen? So new version will be generated. So now, okay, so this is read only. Now, okay, so when I'm performing the same actions, yeah, so it should be activated. That is why we are not getting email. So we are just, it is creating only contract with the old version. So now new version has been activated. So now, okay, so we will be receiving that. So if you just edit this, so let's go with like 12 lakh. So it should be, okay, 12 lakh, and it is a closed loss, and save this report. So with SSL solutions opportunity. Now, okay, so what it will do is, so it will generate a new contract.
Yeah, now I received a mail.
Okay, so you got it, right? So yeah, now, okay, so it will generate like both. Okay, so it will generate the contract. Yeah. Someone asking a question. Any questions?
Please have a look on opportunity which have been created or modified just now and take necessary actions.
Yeah. So the same. Okay, so subject line and body you will be receiving. Okay, so it's the same way. If like if you are changing, okay, so something. Okay, I think like we have done the else if, so that is why like you are able to see only email alert. We are not able to see the contract, the previous contracts only which is available here. So new contract which is not being created here because, so which is firing only this condition, which is not firing this condition. So if I want to have like this condition, and if I want to have like contract, so then, okay, so the data we have to modify accordingly. Okay, so it should have like greater than this is fine, but okay, so it should have like stage closed one, then only. So the process builder which fired this, and it will get, okay, so two actions. Okay, so this is how like we can use like process builder. So we have like multiple actions, okay, we can define, and we have dealt like for the workflow rule, okay, what we can do. So finally, okay, process builder and workflow which is having a limitation. So what is the limitation? So what is the problem with workflow and process builder is, so they will be firing only for insert and update. That is also for after insert and after update. Once the record has been saved within the system, then only, okay, it will be fired, or once it is updated after update, then only, okay, so this workflow or process builder both will be fired for this criteria only after insert and after update, then they will be checking. So the other, okay, so criteria like which we defined right now, opportunity closed lost or amount, likewise, okay, it will be checking the criteria. First it will check which action is which is performing, insert or update. So if it is insert means like new record has been created means insertion. So once it is inserted, before it cannot be performed, it can be performed after. But if someone is deleting it, so it will not fire anything. So that is a drawback, okay, from both like workflows and process builder. Okay, so in that case, like what we need to do, okay, we have to go with other like so we have, okay, so Apex, okay, so through Apex only we have to go with, okay, so there is no other alternative. Okay, so we can define. And okay, so workflows like we have seen, and workflow how we will be defining. So evaluation criteria we have to define, and rule criteria. So evaluation criteria means like we'll have three, right? Whenever it is created, modified. Okay, so every time it is created and modified, or like whenever it is created and subsequently meet the criteria. Three will be there. And for the rule criteria, so we have to define, okay, so our own rule. So like we have to just check the cookie stage name, like what and all fields we can check, and based on that, okay, it will be firing. So what and all actions we can define, like task, email alert, field update, outbound message. Only 4 actions we can define. Either it is immediate or okay, schedule based. Only these we can do through workflow. So these are the, okay, so you can just take a screenshot. So it has like, okay, so advantages and disadvantages also. Like take a screenshot and okay, just try to understand it. Take a screenshot quickly. This is for workflow rules. And okay, so this is for process builder. Take a screenshot for this process builder and try to analyze. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, so what is the advantage? What is the disadvantage? Try to analyze it and try to create data. So if you have any doubt, so that it will be clear, right? Take a screenshot for the process builder as well. And like if you can see, okay, what and all difference like workflows and process builder. So both are like automated process only. This is automation process and this is also automation process, but both will be fired after insert and after update only for these two, okay, actions like these will be fired. And okay, so the main advantage with this workflows and process builder is, so even like non-technical people, okay, so non-technical people can understand this, okay, so they can just drag and drop only, right? So they, if they go to process builder, they can easily understand, okay, what's happening over there. So same way, okay, with workflow and process builder, so which is advantage having for the admins, like who doesn't know the coding part, okay. So drag and drop capability, which is having like both, okay, workflows and process builder. And okay, so which is like additional automation, okay, which is provided for the admin. So admin will be doing this. And okay, so mostly, okay, Salesforce, like maybe right now, okay, which is not commented out, but yeah, so maybe in future workflows will be overridden by the process builder. And okay, so because like process builder will have like more, okay, advantages than, so the same actions which we can perform through process builder also, right? So this, that is why maybe, okay, so it can be replaced with this process builder. And okay, so which is having like limited fields access, we can only define uh, the parent objects fields or the same fields, okay, but we can have like access more fields, okay, to develop the criteria. We additionally, workflow rules having only additional feature is like outbound messages, okay. If you want to connect with like third-party systems, we can define from the workflow rule, but that is not available so under process builder. So which is having like time dependent. So here, okay, so which is less, okay, so which is having like more, which is very similar, because okay, drag and drop features only, right? So you can just take a screenshot for these as well. Okay, so the same, okay, which we are talking again, so which is having like, okay, we can just define, create a task, update, alerts, okay, outbound messages. Only 4 actions we can define from the workflow. But process builder, like we can do all these, like we can create a record, we can update a record, so using like some fields, field update, we can define a quick action, we can okay, launch a new flow as well, and email alert, like charter, we can do like submit for approval. And okay, so we can also call apex, right? So email alerts also, we which is not defined here, we can also do email alerts as well, we have already seen. And this, okay, take a screenshot and try to analyze. Okay, so the major difference is like criteria. So we can get, okay, so multiple criteria level access, okay, so for the process builder, but here like which is a limited to like parent level, single parent, but it can be like multiple parents information also we can acquire. Okay, so take a screenshot and try to analyze, okay, so what is happening, so with each process. And okay, so this is what, okay, so like how the steps and all, like I'm just defining here. Okay, so it is having like some limitations as well. Okay, so as we have already seen, okay, so these are all the limitations You can just take a screenshot for these as well. So just try to analyze. So finally, like summary is something. Okay, so workflow and process builder, like both are automated stuff given by Salesforce. We can, okay, so do some sort of like automated actions through workflow or process builder. Okay, so based on some criteria on object level. Okay, so for each object we have to define it. But okay, so as per the best practice, so we have to define one workflow per object. Okay, so mostly for a single criteria. So if I have like another separate criteria, so which cannot be involved, then we can create a new workflow for the same object. But mostly we have to avoid. So most all of the conditions, okay, we have to define in the single workflow. That would be best practice. But in case of like process builder, we have like if else, right? So better, okay, so within the same process builder, so we can just have like multiple versions. Versions means like, okay, multiple saves only. But okay, so we can define like if else was there, right? So for each, okay, so single object, we can define only one process. So okay, so that, okay, so it will not disturb the system. Okay, so that is the best practice we have to follow while dealing, okay, so with this process builder and workflows. Guys, like, do you have any questions? Any questions like for workflows, process builder, or any stuff which you feel, okay, so which is similar or which is something different? So everything is clear, right? So you can create a workflow right now. So you can create a process builder, right? So we can just create a new record from the process builder. You can create a email alert. So you can define like email, okay, email body, like you can define, okay, you can just create so email templates. That templates you can use an email alert, and that email alert you can use and a process builder, right? So all this stuff, like you can do it, right? At least you have idea, right? Like how it can be dealt. Is it okay or not? Say yes or no, or like something. Okay, so now worries, like go through this video. Okay, so you will find more and you can have like, okay, so hands-on so that it will be clear. So the practice should also be there. Okay, so not only listening, when you are trying to do it, then okay, so you will have more questions. Okay, so come up with more questions.